Guten Tag and welcome back everybody to Survival Enhanced from the Survival Enhanced server, and we are in the middle of the lovely town where I first built the Lost Viking, which you can see there in the background. And man, there were things happening here, mostly due to acid. You may have seen this here already. It's the shop district, and you can actually rent these buildings from him or buy. I actually don't know. I assume this means buying. So 1 block diamond or 10 blocks of iron to actually buy this plot here and set up your own shop. And there are plenty. Look at this. It's a whole section of this little city where you can now rent or buy these shops from Acid. That is amazing. But even more impressive than that, look at this thing over here. Man, he went totally crazy with chisels and bits. He went to town, you can tell for sure. Look at that. Look at this thing. This is actually a garage for this wagons or carriers or whatever you want to call it. Man, look at the thing. Look at the level of detail. The axles and the wheels and the log on top here. And this is so crazy. Is this also chiseled? No, this is deco craft. What is here? Look at that is amazing. Look at that. He barricaded the door. Oh man, even more details. I mean, this is so crazy. Look at these things. Amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Acid, the job you did here, that is stupidly crazy amazing. What is this here? It's a trash can. You can even close it. Look at that. I mean, this is really impressive. This is absolutely impressive. That is a really big job you did there. What is this? Cocoa bolo wood from forestry. How did he get that? What's this? Spruce planks. Man, the level of detail in here, this is so crazy. And I only recognize that because I wanted to do something here in the town as well. And I can't get over it. Here, this wagon here, that is really amazing. Great job, Acid, great job. So let's fly up and see how the city looks. When you look at the minimap, you can see all the different the pathways he made. So it looks actually around. The picture on the actual minimap looks amazing. I think we will actually get the same. No, mostly. Yeah, it looks, whoa, what was that? So it looks really, really amazing. And my plan was for today, and still is, to make an addition to the town. And I want to build a church. Yes, a church. Not a regular church though. You might know, if you follow me on Twitter, that I was on a short vacation trip over the last weekend into the Harzer Mountains. I looked it up, and it's actually called also Harz in English. It's a little mountain area in the northeast of Germany. And we never been there, and we took a lot of trekking and hiking trips and stuff like that, and it was really beautiful. And I recognized that in the area we stayed, in the actual village we stayed, there was a church, but it wasn't a regular church. It was, in fact, a Norwegian staff church, or stavkirke, as you would say in Norwegian. And because of, I was really stunned. We were to Norway for our honeymoon almost 3 years ago, and there were a couple of those churches, and we never got to actually visit one of those because I'm not that interested into churches. But seeing one up close, they are really amazingly detailed built. that is crazy how good looking churches can actually be when Vikings built them. So I want to try something similar here, and I think about in which direction we want to extend the town, because something like a church used to be the center of a village or a city, and well, it's not a city, it's a town or a village, and the church is almost the center. So the center of the current village would be here, right where the shopping district is, and this kind of makes sense. So I think I will actually extend it here to have some sort of marketplace, and then the actual church in the background, maybe over here on this little hill. So you must go a little bit upwards towards the church, although I don't think it's in a really hill. No, it's not a really mountainy area here. I think I will raise it to this level here, like this, yeah, I think this level here. Man, why is it so laggy today? To this level. And on top of this level, I will build the actual church. Yeah, and this can be the middle here. And there will be a marketplace area. I think it's too big. I think it's too big. The marketplace area might extend up to here. Like here. It's cross now. Okay, no, it's not. And then we will raise a gentle slope up to that level here. And then here will be the church. Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope so. But before I get to build that, 7 minutes in already, I want to mention something. This series will most likely come to an end very soon, because the pack does not run smoothly or without bugs. I used to have almost 20,000 cobblestones, and this is almost the rest here. So things disappear like the mana, and upgrades from refined storage and all the things, they just disappear, and we can't have that. It's not reliable. We can't build a server that will last for a year or longer, where you always struggle to keep your things because they just disappear. They just get deleted, and you can't handle that. So I will most likely end this server series rather sooner than later, and set up a new pack, maybe even in 1.12, which seems to be thriving right now, and then set up a new survival enhanced server in the new environment that might be a little bit more stable. But I will actually try to get some work done, lay out the pathways for the marketplace, and try to slope this hill gently over here. And then we will see us again in a second when I made a little bit of progress. First off, a little rant. Well, you can see by the fill of the mana pool here, I'm standing here AFK for quite some while. And that's just because my telephone won't stop ringing and I keep receiving emails. Don't get me wrong, it's part of my job, it's okay. But why do it happen always when I record videos? It's absolutely crazy lately. Oh man. Okay, I mean, I know it's ranting on a very, very high level. And I don't want to complain. I just want to record a Minecraft video. Please let me. Alright, so back to another topic. Secondly, coffee. Better. Third. So, I was actually over at spawn and prepared or at least started to preparing the area where the actual Stave church should be. And because of that, we need to pile a lot of dirt, right? To get this gentle slope up the hill. I tried with the Rod of the Lands, which is rather annoying. And I tried it with the rod of the shifting crust, which is only possible if you want to exchange one material for another. So I was able to change the snow layer for dirt. Okay, that's good, but it doesn't help. We need to do better, and we need to do a lot of better. And because of that, let's see, can I actually see it? Yes, because of that, I want to make the rod of the terra firma. That is supposed to raise or lower your surroundings to the level where you are standing. So theoretically, we must build a little pillar of 2 or 3 blocks, stand on top, hold the right mouse button, and as long as we have mana in our inventory, represented by the little ring in our inventory, we should raise the land to our level. That is at least the theory. I never tested it because I never got actually that deep into Botania. But I need a lot of mana for it, and therefore it didn't really hurt that I was standing here. But on another note, I actually rooted up 4 of the Gomarillas, and you can see by the mana bursts here, only this and this is actually bursting mana into the pool. This Gomarillas here barely catches one of the flashes that drops from up there, and it was even worse with all the Gomarillas installed here. This whole row never caught a single piece of zombie flesh. So instead of that, other flowers like this here or this here ate a couple of pieces at a time. But they can only produce from the first piece they ate until they can eat again. So you can feed them a stack of zombie flesh at a time, and they will eat and produce mana from one piece, and the other 63 are wasted. So we are wasting zombie flesh. For right now, it doesn't really matter because, yeah, we have more flesh produced than we can actually use. And that is okay, but we need to change the setup. I won't do it today because I am sure I have enough mana, but we need to change the setup so it is more reliable. I think I will change it to mana spreader, Gomarillas, mana spreader, Gomarillas, mana spreader, and so on. You get the gist. And do it in a row instead of this circle-ish or squarish area, and hope to get a better yield out of the mana. Out of the zombie flesh. Good, but this is not what I wanted now. What I actually wanted is make the rod of the terra firma, or the rod of the terra firma. And because of that, we need this terra steel ingot. And terra steel ingots are made on a terrestrial agglomeration plate. What a word. I don't even know what agglomeration means. Do I even want to know? I don't know. It is basically some sort of transformation. So in order to make that, we need lapis lazuli blocks, which shouldn't be too terrible to come by. A block of mana steel, which is just iron changed in a mana pool. That's also not that terrible. We have a couple of runes already made. The rune of mana, for example. Ooh, that is a lot of mana steel. But also not that expensive. Rune of air, rune of earth is already in the system. Rune of fire, we made already a couple of those. Rune of water is also rather easy to produce. So I will produce all those and make the plate, connect the plate somewhere here. And I think rather sooner than later I want to have something like a lush grove where I can do all the Botania stuff instead of down in my cave here in Rockman's Cave. And yeah, the cobblestone is still not here. Oh yeah, I put the rest back into the system, but this is not enough. 356 is not 20,000, right? Something is missing. Oh, you know what? Is this here connected? Oh, it's connected, yeah. So it's actually not in here. I have absolutely no idea where my cobblestone is or why it vanished. Maybe someone took it, and that would be the best option. No, I want to hit you. That would be the best option. At least it wouldn't be wasted that way, right? But I'm pretty sure whoever would have taken it would have let me know. So most unlikely. Good. Let me prepare all the things we need, and then we will see us again with the rod of the terra firma. You saw me just making the plate, but I moved it over here because I think it's better. I was under the impression I have to connect it directly to a mana pool or a spreader or something, but apparently we connect it via those sparks. So these sparks will transfer mana. We should be able to make that visible. Yes, you see this burst? This rainbow burst that shows the connection this thing does. So yeah, we have still enough mana, so I think we should be good to go to actually try this. I think I might be just dropping it, maybe not. Let's see. Oh yeah, it does its thing. It was too much because of the slate. It transfers mana. Oh, quite a bit, actually. Oh, man, it drains me empty. It looks neat, though. Look at it. It's not enough, is it? It's not enough. Wait, I can... Can I? Oh, yeah, I can use the mana from the ring. Oh, good, good, good. Whew. I feared we wouldn't have enough. Okay, Terra Steel. Made it. Good, now let's see for the actual rod. Terra Firma rod. Of course, we do not have everything we need. Rune of Winter, Rune of Spring, and Rune of Summer. The Rune of Autumn is in the system. Okay, I have to make a couple of more runes, and then we will see us again in a second. The Rod of Terra Firma is made. I also made a new Rod of the Lands because we need the dirt from it. I hope those two can actually cooperate. Maybe we do not even need the Rod of the Lands. I actually don't know. What I do not need is this here. Okay, that can go away. I put all the mana we had into this folder. Which is now enough to create Terra Steel. That is a huge amount of mana. And the plants, oh, you can see, by the way, I distributed plants and mana spreaders separately now, differently from before, because I wanted to have more mana. And this setup is way, way better than what we had before. And now all the plants are actually producing mana from the flesh they are eating, which is really great. So we can actually create a lot of mana. I just put all in the folder, and we still have quite a bit mana in there again. Because I put it all out because you know, the mana is vanishing and the spreaders are all facing in the wrong direction and that stuff. But I think we are good now. Let's head over to the Lost Viking and see that we can... It's night. Of course it is night. Why wouldn't it, right? As always. Hello, buddy. I have my bow somewhere here. Shoot. Good. Okay. Okay, let me sleep. It's too nasty here. This is now the height I want to go for. I placed it here in the middle of this little lake, of this little pond, and now we should only hold. Yes. Okay, it does not completely what I wanted it to do, because the intention was that we have it evenly. No, it does not do anything anymore. Okay, yeah, it said in the manual, it attempts to craft a natural looking area. So I think it's totally fine what it did. We can, wait, we can, here, change this for dirt. That could be helpful, and here, this here. Yeah, okay, good. We have to even this out here a little bit. No, it doesn't do anything, okay. But that was actually wrong, because now we have it here. Yeah, okay, you see what we intended to do. I also found, we don't need that here. That is fine, I think. Where is the rod? Here. Dirt for mana. This is really amazing. I like it a lot. Although I would like to have it combined with the builder's wand. That way we could more easy transfer this or transform this land. But I think it was time well spent. Because now we have it almost to the point where we wanted it. We have to raise this here a little bit. Yeah, we still have to raise it a little bit. Now we are here. This is the street level. We want to have it up there. Yeah, we have to do something else. I found something else, and that is actually, no, I need to look it up here. Here, Rod of the Highlands. We can modify Rod of the Lands with Pixie Dust and Rune of Air. But the Pixie Dust is made in the portal, the portal to the Alfheim thingies. And I know Sidon Master has one over at his base, so I will go over there and try to upgrade the Rod of the Land. We are now over at the Sidon Master's base, but we do not have a lot of mana left in here. It's just a little bit and nothing in here. And to light this, I think, yeah, no, not enough mana. I was afraid of that. I brought my mana here, so let's put it into there. I have no idea how much mana we will actually need to do anything with the portal. But I think, okay, try that now. See if it is stable. Yeah, okay, it seems stable. The mana pearls are here. Throw them in. And get pixie dust in return. That is amazing. Okay, good. How can we actually turn it off? I think we can't. What was that? That was odd. Okay, place that there. Place that there. Good. And take the mana back, because that is ours. Let's see. That way. Oh, it's almost empty anyway. But I want to have it. It's mine. I want to have it. Alright, so we have everything prepared. We have the pixie dust. The other thing was the rune, I think. We should be good to go. Go back home. Okay, it's still working. That is amazing. We went back to the town. It's still working. We went to Sidon Masters. It's still working. Oh man, that is crazy. I'm totally unprepared. Let's see. Rod of the Highlands. Let's hope that we have... Yes, we do. Alright, Rod of the Highlands. I have actually no clue what it does, so we will head over to the Lost Viking and try it. I hope it will actually raise the land. At least this is what I think it is. That is very unspectacular. It does exactly the same. Oh, it doesn't! Alright, I know what it does now. It can place like an angel block, dirt in the air. This is another level of usefulness, but not what I needed right now. Unfortunately, as I said, we can't combine it with the builder's wand, which would be amazing. We can! No, we can't. No, we can't. I was hoping, but we can't. Yeah, we need to have dirt in our inventory to make that happen. Okay, good. The rest of those modifications need to be need to be done by hand, I think. So I will run around and spread dirt all over the place. And then we will actually at least set the foundation for the Stave Church. So we can, Stave Church even, not Stave Church. And see that we lay out the foundation. You get an idea what this is all about and what it is supposed to look like. I will spam dirt for half an hour and then we will meet again. And here you can see again what is happening when we leave the area. Those three are still connected to the mana pool and those are connected to absolutely nothing. This is connected to that mana spreader. And this is connected to nothing. It is really, really weird how that happens and why. I still have no explanation for it. And I need mana. I need to charge our mana ring. And I can't do that. It is now actually Friday, and for the last couple of hours I was watching mana. Watching stones get crushed into cobble. And raising the lands. I couldn't resist. Yes, so we are in the village around. By the way, this village doesn't have a name. It does not have an actual name. The only thing that has a name here is the Lost Viking, which is the tavern. And this is the only thing that got a name. So I think we desperately need a name, right? If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. That even rhymes, man. Alright, so this is now the place where the church, the Stave Church, should be. The Stavkirke. And I was thinking, because we have a server crash apparently. That was not just a disconnect, that was a serious server crash. And it took me actually quite a while to get it back up running, but here we are back again. Everything is fine now. So we have this area here, you can see it on the minimap with all these lovely roads, acid laid out. And we have this new workshop here, over here. The windmill, his first build over there, this little shop area here. And then these two roads there and here, where it leaves the actual town, village, whatever you want to call it, to over here. There's the Lost Viking. And then we have this open area here. And I think this is what I would like to be a little marketplace area, where we have a couple of stands, of booths, standing about to sell different things like vegetables, fruit and stuff like that. And then we have this area over here, where a couple of steps lead up to, on this side here, and on this side here. Oops, that was unintentional. Like here, and then the church here on top. Do we have the crafting thing already? No, we do not have. Right, good. Now, because the recording time is already longer than I thought it would be, because I was so busy with the other stuff, like getting mana and making the terra firma rod and stuff like that. And so I think we actually might cut it short. I'm just looking at the pictures I made of the church. And let's see, do I have a chisel on me? Yeah, I do. Nice, good. Let's see, do we have some sort of the weathered bricks? Yeah, I like those the most, I think. Let's see. Chisel them all and place them. Let's see. I think those are the ones, and they are closest to what the church I actually photographed is actually looking like. I'm constantly looking at it because I want to figure out the actual height of it. But I think best would be 1.5 blocks actually. So we might chisel that instead of just placing complete blocks. But to give you an idea of what I am about to do, I will just place a couple of blocks here so you can see what it is supposed to look like. Let's see, no, it's bigger, like here. Close to the edge, I think, like here. Ooh, that might be actually too big. The stupid snow, man. This is... I don't like it. Okay, when we get out of here, we see that. That's good. And then we come out of here. Yeah, so I think the scale is actually okay. Maybe a little bit further, like here. Ooh, that is way too big. That is way too big. It needs to be built, right? We need to build that thing. I can't make it stupidly big without thinking about how to actually build it. And I think something like this proportions. Maybe. All right. Good. Then we have the stairs up here. I do not even have... Do we have a crafting bench over here? I mean, we have the one and only, of course. Oh wait, this is a crafting bench, right? Oh, it's not. I didn't even bother making the crafting grid here. That is terrible. No. Oop. Oh man, let me figure it out. I'm already totally out of materials, so this is all I can show you for now. I wasted all the slate, and I'm not even entirely sure if I want to go with this slate. I mean, obviously I don't want to go with actual stairs, because besides that it gives us now a clear indication of what this staff church will look like. We have this... yeah, like this offset roofs, like I did, similar to what I did here, to mimic a steeper slope. Instead of a gradual slope, you would achieve when you place stairs like this here. So this will, it looks like staggered, right? And we have staggered roofs here, and they slightly overlap each other. And then this one here will go rather high up. Even higher than this one, at least with this is 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 6 rows of stairs up here. So we really have a high, steep roof, and then on top of here, here in the, somewhere in the middle here, there will actually be a tower, like here, with a like an actual tower, right? With a very spiky. Pointy top, and a clock here, and then I'm looking all the time at the photo, of course. This is not what this actually is supposed to look like, right? Because this will slope inwards the same way it does here, so we would have the same angle here. So we would have like this. Like this angle, right? And then we have it, yeah, like it's angled. I don't know what to say about it. It's angled. Take it as it is. So we would have the same angle as we have here. We would have here also, and that way we would achieve the look, the final look of the thing. Then we would have additional. Oh, maybe it's a little bit too wide. Maybe I make it a little bit smaller. There is supposed to be a tower on this side here that goes really high, well, relatively high. An additional tower over here. I think it's for the bell in the actual building. And then we have an addition on over to this side, in addition to the building, which is slightly smaller, like so. And of course also with living wood on the outside. This is more or less what this is supposed to be, and this will also have staggered roofs, and there will be a little round tower on this side. So this is, as I said, just to give you an idea of what I am about to build. I think when we come from the village, yeah, I think it's a little bit too big. I think we need to make it a little bit smaller, because the actual building is really high, but not that wide. So I think we need to go to over here and over here, something like that. So we have this really sleek, high building, and not this monstrosity that is right now. But as I said, we are running out of time, and I am running out of time. The episode is getting longer and longer, and because of that, we will end it here. I will spend a good couple of hours to get this build started, and I have actually no idea when I will be able to show you some progress, because this will take time. It will be built, I think, most complete out of chisels and bits. I'm still looking at the photo and I'm thinking about what I can do without chisels and bits. But even these walls here, I don't want it to be that thick. These walls are really, really thick, and it is meant to be of wood planks. And they are not that thick. I mean, they are in Minecraft, but we have the possibility we have, so we must make use out of it. So I will most likely chisel all this to make it smaller, way smaller actually. Maybe just these two parts, like this. It's, yeah, I think about half a block thick. So that way we have more opportunity and possibilities to shape out the building to our needs and to our liking. Good. So, besides not actually making any progress, but I mean, we did, that is not, here's the inventory. We did the Rod of the Highlands, we did the Rod of Terra Firma. We have plenty of mana now. I have the filing folder in the filing cabinet, in the mana cabinet, which is one complete mana pool, full of mana. And that is safe. We never lost mana that was saved in something like a tablet or ring or these filing folders. So nothing will happen to the mana, I hope. So we did actually a few things today, besides not really building anything. But we will, you see. And then we will see us again next time. And I hope I can at least build something decent besides this awesome workshop over here, so we don't put ourselves to shame, right? Alright, guys. I hope you liked it nonetheless, and we will see us again in the next one. Take care of yourself, and rock on.